Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Canes will put toe to leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will have the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this offense comes up first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him short of the sticks and it'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So Miami's offense will get the ball for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Makes the catch. It's Daly. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. On the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Daly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is 6 in the first.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, but you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Looking to throw on first down. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Going to the running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's on target and complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 3 They boot it away on 4th down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Creates a little room. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. Look out, he's got room. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
And the Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll try the right side. And some room to work. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going to the transfer portal.
Punt is on its way. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Daly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Canes headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Wants to throw it. Got his man down the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. To the air on first down. Got the quick pass. There he goes. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's second and long. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Just drives it between the uprights. They're now up 9-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Simon. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Direct snap. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Flips it out to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Hurricanes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Surging forward on the sneak. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grabbed on the outside, it's Hurley. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri.
Got his man in the middle.
Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Hunt is on its way. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The give to the back. Find some fresh air. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
And the Demon Deacons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs and help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Shows him the stiff arm. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Canes are in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hurley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, it's third and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. And they don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
They'll run play action. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on fourth down. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the beatdown has ensued.
This option makes you play responsibility football, and they don't do it. How about the receiver as the pitch man? QB, he doesn't even need it. He takes care of business, makes the defense wrong, takes it down the field for a long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Now this offense is back on the field. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Hobbs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Miami! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Right back to the well. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Foster. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Demon Deacons are on the move. That's caught. It's Simon. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Now facing a third and long. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. Got room to work. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Daly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Handoff to the single back. Hard running there.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Looking for more room.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Punts it out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. A little screen to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that is incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Hurley. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Handoff to the single running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on second down. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll leave it with him. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Third and goal, where the strong come through. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense with number 3.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Wake Forest, 0.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up to convert third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Third down play from the gun. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. On the option. Now the pitch. Crosses the 35. Breaks into the open. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open, and then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught in the backfield, it's Hurley. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Snap it to the back. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Power football with the run. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.